Hello, young man. I heard you're going through something. A moment where things didn't go as planned, and perhaps people saw it. Maybe they even laughed. I know the sound of that laughter. It echoes in a particular way, doesn't it? It feels heavy, isolating. It makes you want to retreat into the shadows and stay there. Let me tell you about a night not long ago. The Batmobile, a symbol of my mission, of control and precision, suffered a catastrophic systems failure. A prototype energy core, one I was testing to be more efficient, to do more good, overloaded. It didn't just fail, it erupted in a fireball right in the middle of Gotham's financial district. The news channels caught every second of it. The headlines wrote themselves. Batman's bungle. The cave dwellers cave in. For 24 hours, I was the punchline of my own city. The memes, the late-night monologues, they painted a picture of a man who had finally lost his edge, a relic who couldn't even manage his own tools. The instinct, the raw, human impulse, is to hide. To go to the cave and not come out until the world forgets. To let the shame fester into inaction. I felt that pull. It is a powerful, seductive force. But that force is a liar. It tells you that your value is determined by a single moment of public failure. It tells you that the laughter defines you. It does not. That very night, as the engineers sifted through the smoldering wreckage, the Riddler seized the opportunity. He thought me distracted, humiliated, out of the fight. He targeted the city's power grid, plunging Gotham into darkness, believing I was licking my wounds. He was wrong. The failure of the machine did not mean the failure of the mission. The mission is not the symbol, it is the action. The mission is not the vehicle, it is the vow. I didn't have the Batmobile. So I used the Batwing. I didn't have its armor. So I relied on stealth, on years of training, on the allies who stood by me despite the very public mistake. We stopped him. We restored the power. We saved the city. Not in spite of the failure, but with the lessons it taught us. The core's flaw was identified and corrected because it failed so spectacularly in the open. That public humiliation directly led to a stronger, safer technology. That laughter turned to cheers, but I didn't do it for the cheers. I did it because it was the job. Remember this, your value is not measured by your failure, but by your response to it. Every great innovator, every hero, every person who has ever dared to do something difficult has a graveyard of mistakes. The world doesn't remember the falls, it remembers the get-ups. It remembers what you built from the ashes of your embarrassment. Your failure is not your name. It is your teacher. It is the brutal, necessary lesson that shows you where you need to be stronger, smarter, more resilient. Do not fear the laughter. Listen to it, learn from the sting, and then use it as fuel to prove, first to yourself and then to everyone else, that your resolve is stronger than your setback. The night is always darkest just before the dawn. But you must be willing to keep fighting to see the sunrise. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.